Okay guys, so we're just gonna get right into it. Today we're gonna be taking on Blaine in Radical Red, and I have a full team of 6, but realistically, I will not be switching out my Charizard because this is one of the many reasons why Mega Charizard just completely takes over the late game. Because all you need is Dragon Dance, Charizard, and you easily win this fight. Okay, so what you want to do is have a Charizard with Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Roost, and then the last move really does not matter. So what you do is you Dragon Dance in regular form, turn 1, as the Torkoal always goes for Stealth Rock. And the reason why you do that is because if you Mega Evolve, the Torkoal has, I believe, Earthquake that it can, either Earthquake or Earth Power that it can use on you. But if you stay in regular form turn 1, turn 2, it will see that Earthquake doesn't affect you. So it will use Explosion so you can Mega Evolve turn 2, get your increased physical bulk, and Dragon Dance a second time. At which point, assuming you have maximum speed investment with an Adamant Nature and perfect IVs, I don't think you need exactly perfect IVs, I think it's like approximately perfect, then you should outspeed everything on the team, Sun or not. Now let's see how much damage this explosion does. Okay, it put me at 91, so that means I'm in KO range of Cinderace Sucker Punch. I think, yeah. So I think Cinderace always goes for Sucker Punch when you're in KO range and it's slower. At least that's how I've seen the Sucker Punch AI thus far. And that's exactly what happens. Then I can Roost. And then Dragon Claw should absolutely destroy this thing. I think, yeah, in old versions, this fight used to have, what do you call it, like Focus Sash Volcarona and stuff. But since you get the Stealth Rock TM in Cinnabar Mansion, I think, what do you call him? Soup, changed the fight so everything is heavy duty boots, but that makes, sweeps in this fight ridiculously easy. And, this is really when Charizard starts taking over the game, like, Charizard destroys most of, what's-her-face, Jasmine's teams, or Charizard X. And then, like, once you beat this, you can take on Price with, like, Charizard Y and destroy the Hail teams, because one really insanely good thing about Mega Charizard Y is the delayed weather, because you start the turn as regular Charizard, and then you Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard Y, and this is incredibly important for several fights. One of them being the Elite Four, because if you bring, like, a Drought Ninetales, then Lorelei is just going to switch into Primal Kyogre turn 1, whereas if you Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard, she's not going to do that, seeing as she recognizes you as having a Blaze Charizard, so that she doesn't need to displace your Sun. And that's really important. It's also important because Mega Charizard Y is naturally faster than most weather setters, and the slower weather setter, if two weather setting abilities are out at the same time, sets up the weather second, which means it's the one that stays up, but if you Mega Evolve, then you set it up second always. So you don't need to do things like put a power anklet or something on it just to make it set up weather like you would have to with, like, Pelipper versus this fight or something of that sort. Now Fire Lash is just gonna destroy the Venusaur, and yeah, I kinda just wanted to take this video as an opportunity to talk about just how good Charizard is, because realistically, I'm not really thinking. The only thing you get to consider is that there's I think, so 228 to 90 something is about 130 damage. 130 times 1.5 means that I probably don't die to a crit, so that's a good thing to know. Oh, so at least this is a perfect IV Charizard, so I am fairly certain it didn't die to an explosion crit, which is really good. And also, another really good thing about this strategy is that you have Roost to bait out the Sucker Punch Cinderace. I'm actually not sure about whether or not Sucker Punch kills after crit plus Roost, So that's something you may want to consider. It's always going to Sucker Punch turn 1, so if Roost will always be free, but you should, if you find yourself in that situation, you should definitely pull up a calc, and the calc will show you that it's, whether or not it's safe to attack there, because if Sucker Punch doesn't KO, I'm pretty sure the AI goes for High Jump Kick there. Also, after you beat Blaine, he gives you Fire Blast, and you can show him something with I think it's 200 or more special attack EVs, and then he gives you a Charizardite Y and a Choice Specs. Anyways, I know this fight wasn't very close, but I hope you guys found this video informative, and have a wonderful day.